see. Yeah, I just came out here. They still doing the whatever that's supposed to mean, the turnaround shit. Because I have no clue why they turn around right there. They started doing that about 2 years when I started making videos. I took a break making videos when I first moved here, but it's like I'll show you. I show you all the time. There's nothing really down there that like. Why would they have to? There's a restaurant, but it's like really this street. I don't know. This street's not big enough, but anyway. So the thing was, remember I told y'all in my lunchtime video. Man, look at this. That shit leaking like a motherfucker. I think they goddamn. I don't know. All right, so I told you I wore all black, but I did it on purpose because they get scared. I'm just this is a throwback for me, but because they, like I said, everything is fake for them. These little kids, I mean, up to 30 something. The tight pants wearing, all this that long ass hair like a bitch. They think it's African or something. Is the ancestors? No, nigga, you look like a bitch. You got your hair in a fucking ponytail. You spend more money. You probably spent $300 on your hair, and you're a fucking you're supposed to be a man. I'm not mad or jealous or nothing. It doesn't look gangster to me. I'm just saying, it doesn't look handsome. No homo. I don't know what the fuck. No, you look like a bitch, a man bitch. Some weird ass shit in your head. Get a fucking haircut. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I know they raised the price for haircuts, but shit, $30 compared to $300. These hoes lying to you, nigga. You look like a bitch. Seriously. It's like you gotta do all that to get some pussy. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why the whole thing is I'm trying to save you niggas. This whole thing is psychological warfare. They got y'all brainwashed, and y'all don't want to listen to real men who trying to tell you. And so the reason I'm saying this, what was funny is like I said, I told y'all at lunchtime. This is about 12 o'clock today. Well, no, 1 o'clock. I went about 2 o'clock because I ain't get there till 10. All right. All right, so this dude pulls up at the gas station right after I did on purpose. He younger. It's like, see, I wouldn't say nothing, but you pull up right after me. First of all, it means you followed me or whatever. You part of this program, so you on my dick, nigga. One, you on my dick. You might as well have got out and started sucking my dick. Seriously. He pulls up like I'm supposed to look at him and be like, oh man, you beat me. No, you a bitch, nigga. We're not competing. I didn't say, I don't know you. It ain't like, oh, hey man, you put me to shame. No, nigga, you a bitch. You pulled up, want me to see you. You know what I'm saying? You ever had a bitch who was mad at you? Maybe y'all was dating, and she get mad and she put on a good outfit because she wants you to see her. Maybe it's a Friday. Y'all been arguing and you sitting playing Madden, playing video games, and maybe she go upstairs or something or whatever. She go to the room. You still playing the game because you ignoring her ass. That's what I'm saying. They mad because I'm ignoring their ass like bitches. These men are like they ain't men. These biological males are mad like fucking bitches. Because I'm ignoring them. And you know how, like, say you still watching TV. Y'all got to argue. And then she just dressed up, come back downstairs or come out the room. She'd have been in the shower, and she wants you to say something. She start getting her purse and shit. She wants you to say, where you going? And where the fuck you go? But you don't say nothing. Now she even madder. So now she got to act like she forgot. Because she keep walking back in front of you all dressed up. And yeah, more than likely she do look good. But, at this point, y'all done been arguing. I'm talking about probably for months, years. These little ass boys are just like bitches. Seriously, that's what they want me to see them so bad. You know what I'm saying? They just, I'm gonna show you. I got it on tape. I wasn't planning on it. It was I just leave my shit running the dash cam just in case because they always trying to run into me and wreck my shit. And so he has to pull in front of me. so I can see him, because he can't pull behind me at the gas pump. He can't pull on the side of me because I'm not paying attention. He has to pull so I can see him. Just like a little bitch. It's like, damn, nigga, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I don't know you. Yeah, well, I don't know why you trying to get my attention so bad. You know, like some bitch I done fucked and I ain't called no more. And that's that. I mean, why do y'all do these boys like that? That's why I'm not even mad at them. I really am mad at these Democrats. Why y'all keep doing these? And yeah, he can pull up playing that whack ass music they play. It's supposed to be, they call it rap music. It's that this shit is not rap music. This shit is some crybaby shit, putting each other down. The shit I listen to, it sounds, if you just hear the word, you know, all you hear is bitch and kill a nigga. But if you don't listen to it, it's sad. That's why our generation, you know, you know, we were manly. This generation, they fucking out off. They scared of white folks, the white man holding them down, and when I was that age, I wasn't thinking about the white man. Nobody. And that's what I'm saying. That was part of it. It's like, what we gonna do if this, you know, back in 94, we 20 years, 21, 20. You know, Al Sharpton and them, they getting scared. Like, what the hell we gonna do if nobody needs the civil rights movement? We gonna be broken in the streets. We need to get there. Yeah, we do. Somebody need a civil rights activist. What we gonna do? All we got on our resume is civil rights activists. If they don't need us no more, what the fuck we gonna do? So they spent all this time. They got rid of gangster rap. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's the real reason. It's not because it was violent. Wasn't nobody killing each other. Because anybody that listen to gangster rap, that's why we can go anywhere. We all feel the same. Game recognized game. You know what I'm saying? We go anywhere. We all feeling the same. Oh, you on that level too? Ain't nobody trying to kill each other. Ain't nobody trying to get, you know what I'm saying? You go to a whole nother city. You know what I'm saying? If they know that you know what they know, it's a party. Ain't no, that's what they said. They look at the stats in the 90s. The killings went down in Chicago, LA, all the St. Louis, Birmingham, the killings went down. Because that's what I'm saying. We all was on that same level. We all grown. 2021. We trying to get money. Ain't no, these little boys, they just killing each other, effeminate, like women, just killing each other. Like I said, like women. You know how women, you know, mean girls, they supposed to be males. They killing each other because a dude got a better car or whatever. And they programmed them like that. Just a feminine ass, you know, they start shooting each other. Like I said, look up the stats, the crime stats. Yeah, it went down everywhere. That's why you ain't hear that much no more gangster rap no more, as far as talking about killing everybody. It never was just like what they do now. It was never for no reason. Every story I could pull up any song, it was always in retaliation. It was never just like what they do now for no reason. And not only that, the nigga did some hoe shit. That's what we're talking. We didn't like hoe shit. These motherfuckers do hoe shit and try to act like a man and try to hide and play victim. That's where the play victim shit come from. Like, no, nigga, where I grew up, when I was coming up, ain't no throwing rocks and hiding your hand. It acted, that's what playing victim is. That's what all that systemic racism. You trying to be tough, but then trying to make an excuse. Ain't no bitch shit, nigga. Was no bitch shit. You know, that's why they so mad. It's like, these motherfuckers just really want me to see them so bad. Like, look at me, please. Look my way. Matter of fact, one of them said it. I went to another store on the way home. This was like an hour ago. And the black chick working there, you know, remember I told you how they do they're talking to somebody else, but they're talking to me, like maybe on their phone, Bluetooth. And she said it. He's not responding. She used the word responding. That's what I'm talking about. And this was, see, they have to, yeah, but she laughed kind of like really like we're cool. Like, he's not, like, bitch, you tried to kill me. You think you gonna laugh it off? You know, you know, there's no laughing it off. He's not responding. So yeah, they're mad because I'm not responding. Air quotes. That's what I'm telling you. But as far as the whole country goes, I'm still trying. These Republicans, it's like they really these young ones. They keep coming up with we got evidence and I seen it, and now they're doing the 2024. It's like, wait a minute, y'all got to wait till 2024. Ain't nobody playing shit. If y'all say y'all got the evidence like you got, it should be a no question, no brainer. And the Democrats, yeah, we already know what they're gonna say. Oh, insurrection. Like, no, you got evidence. You got real evidence. That means y'all trying to play us too. Like they said, two sides of the same coin. We got to win 2024. Like, what the hell you talking about? 2020 or the country's over. Like, wait a minute. We're not Democrats. We don't want speeches. We don't want promises. They're trying to. It's like they're doing the campaign run right now. That's what they're doing. Like, y'all really thought we just voted for y'all to sit up here and make more speeches, and y'all ain't doing nothing? Just talking about, oh, I seen the evidence. Wait to 2024. It's like, bitch, are you crazy? You did these motherfuckers really? It's like, okay, I guess it is over. It's just like, if you ain't a Christian, I don't know what you believe in. Better start believing in that, because I think it really is over. Because these motherfuckers that's in charge on both sides really, I don't know what they got planned on, what this whole thing was about. It's like, yeah, maybe it is end of the world, end times. He's like, bend over and kiss your ass goodbye, everybody. He's like, why do you still go to work? Yeah, might as well. I ain't got shit else to do. These yeah, every day, Saturday, so even on the weekend, some Republicans, oh, we got evidence, we seen them. Okay, if you got evidence, this ain't no election. This ain't election news. This is we are charging Biden and the Biden crime family. And if y'all saying, are y'all telling us that the military is so corrupt? What is an election going to do if the military and National Guards are corrupt? The election next 2024 ain't shit yet. They gonna do the same thing. Whatever. I can't say that. YouTube would give me a strike. But it's like what it's funny. You can't even be mad. You just might laugh at that shit. It's like it's over. These motherfuckers stop thinking that like we're like Democrats and we're just gonna sit there and listen to speeches and shit like that. And like, no, motherfuckers, if what y'all say is true, all the last let me hurry up and do this shit. Let me move out the sun because you can't really see. Yeah, he wasn't the only one. Is it? That's what I talk about. He pulls up, and then you can't see his pants, but he wanted me to see him. He got his all black hat on, like I got everything right. And see, they're a younger generation. I mean, he's probably young enough to be my son. Normally, that's a good thing. Like, oh shit, you doing it? You got money. That's what's up, the young black man. But you think you're competing with me. And then on top of it, he had on tight pants. Maybe he came from where I died. Yeah, he got on tight, faded black jeans. It's like that's that. I don't know where y'all get that style from. Tight ass pants, faded, and you think you fucking with me? It's like, nah, B. If you gonna steal somebody's style, steal it right. You know what I'm saying? But I got, I'm finna go inside. But by the end of the day, the little job went okay. And actually, I guess, oh well, you know what about the job? It's it's this ain't the place they was getting stuff from last week. The one I was at the south, the other side. The one of the workers, she told me, no, we weren't sending. They're sending stuff now today, like I said, and like I said, all last week we was barely handling, you know, 4 pallets in one day. They sent 22 today. 22. They can get through it, they can get the strength, I guess, but they ain't gonna be me. Cause yeah, I said I didn't want to be on the outside in where the customers are, but I was, on the floor. And yeah, they really did, they tried that. I was at another store. They tried that. All of a sudden, yeah, a lot of them coming to ask me questions, gang stalking shit. How much is this? Is it 40%? It's like the store is fucking closed. The store is closed. I mean, not close. It's closing. So yeah, it's 40%. But I just point to whoever I was working with that worked there. But they eventually they caught on, stopped sending people. So it's just funny. And like I said, like last week, one day I think maybe we got 3 trucks in, and I think at one day we might have got 12. But a lot of times, like I said, the pallets were big, but it was big old box this big full of pillows. They got gigantic pillows, and that take it ain't heavy, obviously, and you just cut it open. You don't cut the pillow and then put it on the cart, so it can go out to the front. But this store closes like I guess next week. So, they're trying to get all the merchandise so they can sell it to the store that's staying open. I assume it has something to do with the leases. And they didn't want to keep paying leases, so they, what do you call it? Merging or whatever. To, send one location or whatever. But, so they gonna have to cut all them boxes open and, da da da. But I know I keep saying it. To me, it's just funny. Yeah, here go another one. Now I'm going into these YouTube videos. That's what I'm saying. I still can't really call her. I mean, she's young. She ain't even 50 yet. I think she's about 49. But it's like, what are y'all doing? She's one of the ones talking about she's seen the evidence. In this video, she's talking about 2024. It's like, why do y'all need to win the presidential? This is not about trying to take over in an illegal way. What y'all saying? This is treason. And y'all still acting like y'all need to explain then. Y'all need to really explain. See, that's another thing. You're like Democrats. You're thinking we're not smart enough if y'all just, send somebody on whatever, Ted Cruz or whoever, and explain that shit. You could try to put it in layman's terms, explain why y'all still talking about 2024 election and not charging Biden and the crime family with treason charges. According to y'all, you got evidence. And you want us to vote him out. This is beyond voting.
I'm proud of who we are. And I absolutely love Georgia. I absolutely love the United States of America. But we're going to lose it. Here's why. Stacey Abrams.
See what I'm saying? That he talking about we're going to lose it. It's like, wait a minute, man. What the hell y'all talking about? This ain't about it. We all know Stacey Abrams, all the rest of them was George Soros funded. These folks are communists. They own them. They're homegrown terrorists. She talking about Stacey. Yeah. She's trying to get election money or something. Stacey Abrams. I'll let it play.
Put together the most incredible ground game we had ever seen.
See, this Stacey Abrams put together. They're talking about like this is sports. Remember I told you. Remember, like I said about a year and a half ago, when they, well, I won't say, when the election shenanigans, whatever, and Trump lost or whatever, and it was, we're not like, and we wasn't saying because Trump is our man. Like I said, like the Super Bowl. That's what they put together the most ground game. It's like, did y'all really think we're fucking stupid? Y'all, it's like, this ain't who your favorite, or American Idol, who your favorite. We want the best motherfucker that did the best job. The economy was good, money, everybody had money in their pockets. He protected us. Motherfucker was scared of him, when he go overseas. Now you got this motherfucker just robbing us blind. Motherfuckers dying all over the country in black cities. I mean, yeah, matter of fact, because I'm done with her. Because she doing a campaign speech for money. That she put the most incredible. Let me play a little bit more. I know I get
She
heated.
almost became our governor. Thank God we beat her twice. Yeah, come on. But if we do not come up with a good ground game, that same game is going to keep being played. And we already have two Democrat senators representing Georgia.
I mean, from what we know, what y'all said, the other people who've been blowing whistles, this ain't no good ground game. This is motherfucking treason. And y'all still talking like, oh, we gotta, you donate to us. Remember, what was whoever old enough to remember? Who was that said? It was a televangelist. You gotta donate to us, or God is gonna kill me. Donate to me. Was it Jimmy Swaggart? It was a long time ago. Maybe I was a kid. Remember, it was so outlandish, but people donated. And he was like, you gotta donate to me, or God said he's gonna kill me. And people said, remember, look, who was it? Jimmy Swaggart? Long time ago. Tammy, whatever, I don't know. But it's like folks dying left and right. And I didn't even look at this shit the other day, so I don't know what happened in the rest of these cities. There's another one that happened. What was this? Saturday. Beloved grandmother killed in crossfire while picking up her That's in Philadelphia. That's another thing. In my day, if you supposedly with this one, the boy got jumped and called his grandparents. Even if his grandparent, that's who he lived with. He don't live with his mama or dad. I don't know what they teach. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what they teaching these kids. And so these two dummies, well, she's dead. A 54-year-old. Hop 54. She's only a few years. She would have been out of high school already. She would have been 19 when I was a freshman. But anyway, but still, so she graduated like in 87. So she goes get a call. They get a call from their grandson. He got jumped on, and they go get him. In my day, I never got jumped on. I might have did some jumping, but I wouldn't have called my mama or nobody. You supposed to call your homeboy. That's why he getting jumped on. I mean, that's what I'm saying. The whole thing is whack. These kids are whack. Like I said, there's no need for any of that shit no more. They still act like that's black. That's the black thing. Like, remember I kept saying, I've been saying it for years. Just because you black don't mean you gangster. All of y'all talking shit, talking shit to each other. Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
Grandmother is shot and killed while trying to pick up her grandson.
And like I said, they used to get mad when I said, I used to say that about 2 or 3 years ago, because like I said, in my day, it really was like that's how it was. That's what I'm saying. That's why you ain't get your mama, your grandmama involved. Niggas ain't give a fuck. That's why I used to, and they was like, "Oh, shoot up the." Come, I told y'all that. Remember, that was. I don't know how many times I heard that. I'm finna go shoot up the nigga grandma house, cuz. This is when I was like 15, 14, 1988. They go to shoot that nigga because that's where he stayed with his grandparents, with his grandma, not even grandparents, his grandma. They ain't give a fuck, and they thought it was a joke. I've been telling y'all that when y'all playing with these niggas, they don't give a fuck where you stay, who you stay with. I tried to tell them, and you ain't got to be scared and bow down. Just be solid. Just be a solid dude. If you say you're gonna do, cause that's what I'm saying. You know how Kamala always talking about we gotta find the root cause for all of this. I'm trying to tell y'all the root cause. Y'all got these boys acting like hoes. And I'm not condoning the shooters, but I'm just saying if they're not shooting these boys for nothing. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what the Democrat thing is. There's no zero tolerance. If you had somebody like me, I would tell them, nigga, if you gonna do whatever you doing in the streets, then you gotta be all the way A1 solid ass nigga. You gotta be solid. Nobody can say that you did some fucked up shit. And you gotta keep you know what I'm saying? If you did something, you say you gonna do something, you gotta do it. Or you just ain't in it. Don't get in it. If you in it, you gotta be in it to win it. You gotta all the way. Ain't no half ass in it. And that's what they not telling these boys that they getting shot up and this and that. I'm not condoning the shooters. I'm just saying. So I'm gonna let this shit play. What happened? There's another because this is a good example. And her husband, the granddad, yeah, he up there, looking like a dummy. His wife dead. Just, I mean, it ain't funny, but it's funny.
A 54-year-old grandmother is shot and killed while trying to pick up her grandson. Now, members of her family are coming to you for help in finding her killer. Here's Rick Williams with tonight's Crime Fighters Report.
54-year-old Mary Johnson was the center of her community.
She did a lot of things for everybody.
That's another thing they always say. Remember I said that they love that. She give you the shirt off their back. They love that saying. That's another thing. It's like maybe this shit was a Democrat execution, cause she was, they killing people. The Democrat, I'm telling you, they know. Remember, I keep saying this is a constant theme that the person that was killed always would give you the shirt off their back. Look up a lot of these videos on these local channels. At first, I thought they were just trying to preemptive strike, because everybody gonna be like they must have been doing something bad and da da da. But maybe they telling the truth, and that's why they getting rid of them. They get rid of these, give these good people. That's what they saying. These little dudes, they're Democrat enforcers. They're enforcers. That's why they're allowed to go shoot up all these people.
Mary Johnson was the center of her community.
She did a lot of things.
Yeah, is he the center of their community?
54-year-old Mary Johnson was the center of her community.
She did a lot of things for everybody in the community.
That's the husband, and that's the daughter. See what I'm saying? So I guess the dude, if that's the daughter, that's the grandson mama, I guess.
That love was on full display at a vigil held for Johnson outside of her home on July 31st.
I didn't even know that so many people loved her until
Fiance. So them obviously them ain't his kids. Like I said, she only a few years older than me. I'm just saying. But
on Thursday, July 28th, Johnson and her fiance, Irvin Harris, had just went to bed.
We got a phone call.
That's another thing. Like when we was younger, he's older than me, right? So he would have been like one of the niggas that I learned from. But they in Philadelphia. Like I said, that's why I'm glad I moved from up north. So when I was 14, 15, learning from the old heads like him, they taught me the real shit, gangster shit down south. This nigga, cause he's still doing it. Ain't no offense to her. I'm just saying he finna marry at this age, yeah. Okay, maybe I would. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to date a chick with kids because she old. The kids, yeah, they got grandkids. At this stage, it's different. Seriously, it is. It ain't like you 20 something, 25 taking on a woman with two kids or whatever. Nah, it don't matter. The kids, yeah, that's the daughter. She grown. They got grandkids. But see, he go out and jump up with her instead of telling her, I don't know. Like I said, in my day, ain't no calling grandma because you got jumped on. Ain't no way in hell you call your grandma. I ain't even think about it till just now. I couldn't imagine if we would have found out somebody got jumped on, maybe a Friday night, and now it's Monday, or we found out that night. Word got around. This nigga called his grandma. Look, I'm trying to tell. I'm not advocating nothing or whatever. I'm just saying that's how it was. You see how they got these? That's what I'm talking about. These boys are like little
My
effeminate.
grandson said that he got jumped. Mary jumped straight out of bed, and I jumped out
I
after
know
her,
they
and
think,
we went to pick
I
him
know
up.
they think that's the right thing to do. But first of all, if that's the case, you can be out there like that. And if you can't talk to him, you can't stop him. Then when he called, I'm telling you, you gotta have that tough love. He got jumped on. He got to find his own way out of there. I never got jumped on or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It, I don't know how. You can say, well, you don't know how it feels. Well, yeah, I don't. But I tell you how it feels. Look, whatever. But he just, that's what I'm telling you. If somebody got jumped on, if you getting jumped on, you did something. I ain't, it don't go by deserve. That's why I keep talking about. You notice nowadays they always talk about she didn't deserve or he didn't deserve. And our day, there was no such thing as deserve. You know, you just gotta watch your ass. Don't do no hoe shit that's gonna get you killed or jumped on. It ain't about deserved or what he deserved or how nice you to your grandma. Nobody give a fuck if you real nice to your grandma. Of course you're gonna be nice to your grandma. And yeah, you do got some dudes who do they own folks dirty. But when that shit happen, nobody fuck with them. We don't fuck with them. We find out you doing your own grandma, mama dirty. Ain't nobody fucking with you.
At 11:14 p.m., they arrived along the 700 block of North 46th Street in West Philadelphia. They were trying to get their grandson in the car when gunfire suddenly rang out.
When I turned around, she was falling on the ground, and I just held her.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. See, so they got there to get their grandson, and these niggas still mad at him. And I guess these two thought, that they pull up and these motherfuckers care. Who knows? Maybe that's what made him mad. Maybe if he wouldn't have called, it just would have slunk his ass home and walked to the crib. But maybe they got mad because, oh, you calling your folks? That's what I'm saying. They didn't even know they would just come pick him up. For all they know, it just might have pissed them off, triggered them, as y'all like to say, triggered. Oh shit, you gonna call your people on me, nigga? Fuck you, and I'm just saying I wasn't there, but I'm telling you how niggas think. I'm telling you, and they sprayed them up, and the grandma got hit, and she's dead. Cause like I said, maybe if he just would have, like I said, if he would have did like he's supposed to, and just they jumped on him, took his little ass whooping and carried his ass home, he gonna call his grandma and granddad. That might have made him madder. Like what the fuck they supposed to do? I'm telling you, it makes it even madder. Oh, they supposed to do something? Is he? And they ain't even just talk. Normally niggas talk. Oh, what that supposed to mean? You better get your bitch ass. Da 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 da. Instead, they just started shooting. That what you see? That's y'all Democrats. Y'all, they ain't got no fear of consequences. But I think I got solutions for y'all. Y'all, I'm telling you, stop listening to these Democrats. Y'all got to be solid. You got to be solid. If you some of these neighborhoods, I don't know, but you just gotta be solid. If you gonna do something, do what you say. Let a nigga know before you. I'm just saying, if you got they forcing you to do something, I don't know what you gonna do. And y'all, some of y'all ain't even voting age anyway. But so you ain't got no choice. So that's on your people. Maybe that's why these folks getting killed like her. Their grandmother, she kept voting for these Democrats, and her grandson ain't got nowhere to escape. That's the Lord for you, probably. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I've been telling y'all better stop giving y'all votes to these corrupt people. Y'all, I'm talking y'all older people. Y'all 60, 70, 50, 40. You better stop. I'm telling you, these dudes might think they operating under the orders of the Democrats, and then that might be what it seemed like on the surface. But the Lord didn't harden their hearts like He did to Pharaoh. But anyway, let me go. I got cooked in, and I ain't this job pretty easy, but who knows? But I think they, like I said, they did say we saved their ass. Like they had to admit it, and they did today. I could tell they was impressed, even though that for us, me and the other, oh yeah, they finally sent one of them old head niggas that I used to work with like 3 years ago. I guess they got tired of me bitching about the youngsters. Seriously, because I ain't even recognize. I think I recognized a little bit, but he's like, "Oh, you used to work at the truck place." Da 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 da. When we first got there, he's like, "Oh yeah," and I like, "Oh yeah, that's right, yeah." And so they sent another old head. And so these folks, they was impressed. And this time I went by myself. And I think they really was. I think they really ain't even expect us to do all we. Because basically, it's almost like we putting ourselves out of a job. That means, it's supposed to be till Saturday. Shit, we might be done by tomorrow. They Bed Bath & Beyond people. It's not that they ain't used to working hard. A lot of them old women. There's some young chicks there too. But I'm just saying, they retail. They retail people. We come in and if it's the old head crew, like I said, them dudes I used to work with 3 years ago, that shit getting done. That shit. We'll see though. But let me get up out of here.